Pocket billiards is such a beautiful sport, and I feel like it's a sport that really needs to get more recognition than what it's actually getting at the moment. Now, back in high school when I was playing sports, I would play cricket, I would play football, and I never truly find the peace that I found while practicing this game. Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Elenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now, in that brief introduction there, you would have seen where I shared just a part of why I do what I do here on the channel. My ultimate aim is to build my game, to get my game to the next level, but in the actual moment, I also want to help you to build your game and take you on the training process to becoming a better player. Let's jump right into the video that we're going to be talking about. Now, this is a very short tutorial, so there is not much to really discuss. It's just a continuation of my previous upload, but I'm taking the opportunity to highlight some of the videos that were previously posted on the channel, which you'll find a link pinned in the description or in the comment section below. Do check those out. Let's take a moment to listen back to a few of the clips from those videos. So I refer to this system as the 357 kick system, and it's actually a extension of the +2 kicking systems for kicking an object ball, two-rail object ball sitting in the pocket. Now, with a little bit of low left or low right depending on the bank angle, you're going to get consistent results like this. Now remember that the cue ball and the object ball must be lined 1 diamond less from the natural track line for four-rail bank. That is a 5-5 track line, and you're pointing the cue ball from a 5-4 track line. You would have had to agree that that is in fact a beautiful shot, one in which if you are able to learn this system to execute this, you're gonna find so much peace when you're learning this game. This is a system that I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I invented, but it's of course an extension of systems that were invented by great players way before my time. But I've just decided to just expose you to these secrets that I've recently discovered. Let's continue listening in to hear what those clips have to say. 4-4, that is the side pocket pointing towards the diamond in between the first diamond on the short rail and the middle diamond. But I'm shooting my cue ball towards the first diamond, that is number 3, and with low left and the right speed, you will get results. My aim and my focus is just simply to get better, and in the interim, I also want you guys to get better. But this sport's a very difficult sport, and a lot of persons do not understand the dedication and time that this sport takes. It's truly an underappreciated sport in my area. And of course, like I said, we play a lot of pool, but it's mostly 8-ball pool. But 9-ball pool has so much depth to it here. What you're seeing here on screen, guys, is a clip or clips from my most recently uploaded video. Do check out the 4-rail kick system, and then of course you can find out the correlation between the 4-rail kick and the 4-rail bank. Let's continue listening in here, guys. The way you can know if it's possible for this kick shot, because obviously Efren was way too smart for us to even, I don't know how he, for the 2-2 track line here, and just slightly on the inside here, compressing the rail slightly. That was a little hard. Notice that it hit. Again, this is a system that I did not invent. I'm just perfecting the system using mathematical basic application. This is one of my biggest dream, is to bring this sport into the school system. I have a big dream for this sport, but it's going to take a lot of work, and I'm dedicated to the sport because definitely when I'm playing this sport, I am at so much peace. This is the most beautiful game on the planet. Now, there you can see the thumbnail for another video that was recently uploaded on the channel. It's the 1-rail kick system here. That is, I have there's so many variations for kick systems, but I'm kind of particularly highlighting the ones that I find are really accurate and precise. Let's listen in here from those clips. What you're going to find is that more often than not, the perspective of what you're looking at tends to always cause you to do a variety of different things. Now, in-depth information about kicking, guys. The very first thing that I'm actually doing here on the table now is that I'm trying to find the track line from the side rail to the corner pocket. Now, the question is, why did I miss that kick shot? I was obviously lined up very straight, the first diamond above the corner pocket, and of course, and remember guys that these systems are things that you already know. You already have a feel, an intuitive feel, but what I'm adding here to your game is a ounce of, or a layer of precision, just to be a little bit more sure about what you're doing when you say you're gonna do what you're gonna do. All right, so let's just continue listening in here. You can find the links to these videos pinned in the comment section below. Do check those out and share them to your pool communities. Sensitive to your stroke, and it's sensitive to speed, and it's also sensitive to table condition. 0.5 will cause a miss, exactly like what you're about to see here. Now, heads up, heads down, re-aiming. Notice the delivery of my cue here was a bit wobbly. You can see that I was very uncomfortable. Now, that particular system I had learned from Tor Lori. I definitely did not invent this system. This was taught to me on a video that I bought for about $19.99. I'm not sure if it's still available on the internet, but you can check it out. Tor Lori has some of the most fantastic videos, so you definitely need to hit that. You must take your time and follow through. Now, and here you're seeing on screen also another variation to this system. It is known as kicking one rail using addition and subtraction. So, and you're also seeing here the 4 rail bank system when you're on the track line and when you're not on the track line. And also here you're seeing the SID system, the one of the most accurate one rail kick systems that I've ever used, and I've made so many shots using the SID system. Let me show you a few clips. Alright, so you would have seen it there, guys. Now, what I'm going to be finishing up here is, I know that the question that would have been in the comment section, even before the video is posted, I can know that a lot of you guys are going to try to find out, how do you kick 4 rails when you're not exactly in line with the track line? Now, spin is your best friend. But when it comes to using spin on an 8-foot table or a 9-foot table, especially when the cloth is newer sliding, it tends to give a wide variety of reactions. So you have to know your table and know the amount of spin. For me, I use 1 tip up, 1 tip up, 1 tip across, or 2 tips up, 1 tip across. I don't use more than that. Now here what you see me demonstrating is where the actual cue ball is on the track line, -1, -1. I will explain this in another tutorial for you, how we get the diamond values. I'm actually going to do a video on that, so don't worry guys, I'm going to be walking you through here. Now here I'm on the -1, -1 track line. Now I have to do an adjustment, and I've adjusted my aim here to diamond number 2, and so to compensate for that reversed adjustment, I'm gonna have to add a certain amount of spin. There you can see beautiful execution. Yes, we scratched, but the aim here is to find the trajectory towards the corner pocket. Now the value 2 is what I'm going to be using for the rest of this video. This is my aim point when I'm not on the track line or I'm behind the track line. And you have to also note that the spin that you're about to use, or the spin that you have to use, you're using that amount of spin to auto correct the reversed adjustment that you had to do when you were on the track line. So I can't say to you that the amount of spin that I'm using, as indicated there on screen, is actually the amount of spin that you have to use. You have to test your table and know how much is required. And remember that playing on a championship table or a table with new felt, new wrapping and all those, you have to judge the speed and the slide on the table. Now here I'm in the -2 track line, and remember that the track line -2 is actually not on the table. It is far extended to the imagination part of the table. Now here I'm aiming again at diamond 2, but this time I'm not using one tip up, one tip across. I'm using 2 tips up and, well, I'm using 2 tips across and 1 tip up. You see me, I should be indicating the cue ball pointer in somewhere in the corner of the video. Now again, you can see that I aimed at 2 and then I have to use additional spin because I have to do a lot more reversed adjustment. So like I said, the amount of spin that I used in this particular exercise here that I had this practice session was just the right amount of spin to have the cue ball head towards the corner pocket. So that's definitely something that you have to add here. If this is truly something that you want to really understand how the table reacts, I'm not at luxury. I don't have the luxury of playing carom billiards. I'm not in a country that plays those games, so I really have to dig deep and try to find the equations that relates to this. And so here you see I'm aiming from -3, -3. How I got these numbers, I'll do a separate video for you to teach you the values of the diamonds on the table. Now again, here I have to use 2 tips across and 2 tips up. I'm aiming somewhere in the middle of the quadrant of the cue ball, and just enough spin takes me right around here, boom, and knock it in to the corner pocket. Beautiful, beautiful system here. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it has a name. All I can say, guys, is when I use this system, this is one of those shots that will put your opponent in an anaphylactic shock. They will play you with a huge snooker, and then I'm going to teach you some other systems, guys, that are truly going to get you out of some really, really complicated positions. So what I want for you is to develop the confidence that when you're hooked behind an object ball, there's always a way out. There's always a way out. You just have to know the system and practice it. There, just a pump of the fist. This was a successful video in terms of my execution. I didn't have to play. These shots were done on my first attempt. Now there are days when the table plays different. Sometimes it goes long, sometimes it goes a little short, sometimes you use a bit too much spin. So you definitely want to test out your table at home, guys. And again, as I said, guys, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, guys. A lot of you guys are watching, but you're not hit the subscribe button, so you don't know when I'm posting, and I want you guys to check those out. Now here, just to end the video, kind of started fooling around a little bit. I was actually trying to execute the 2-rail bank that was initially disclosed to you earlier in the video. So I just wanted to just kind of end the practice session on a positive note here, and I was trying to do that 2-rail bank again. Pretty close on that attempt, but definitely too much speed on that one. So was satisfied with how that cue ball reacted and how the object ball reacted. Now I just want to end this video with a nice shot. I want you guys to see me when I'm actually not perhaps here talking or commentating. So let's have a moment here. And just coming a little bit long. So you can see that as I'm playing these shots and I'm missing them, I'm actually just calculating what adjustment I need. Do I need to aim more inside, more outside? Do I need to add a little bit of spin? So a lot of things are going on in my mind, and that's how you're able to learn and get better and pocket shots like this on your opponent. All right, good practice session there. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next tutorial, and until then, keep on practicing with precision, accuracy, consistency, and control. Take care, and I'll see you then.